Everybody, guess what? We're live this morning. So this is exciting. I love anytime I can talk about food or coffee. And look, we got a little bit of both here. We're here with Angie. She's here to talk about the Franklin Bakehouse, which is already open. You're already there.
We are, indeed.
Serving up some food downtown Franklin at the corner of First Avenue and Main on the opposite side of the Harpeth Hotel. So if you're familiar with the Harpeth Hotel, you're right there. You can't miss it when you drive into downtown.
Well, that was the goal. We really feel that this intersection of First and Main, we're actually calling it in-house kind of the gateway to downtown Franklin. You cross the Harpeth River and you'll notice us right away because we have some flowers out on the corner that we'll be selling by the stem. And it's just a beautiful setting. We love where we're at. We've got a great storefront, great windows. We're really, really happy with the aesthetic of the store and our location.
Yeah, I know. I think I talked to you guys, almost maybe a year ago.
Yep.
When you were under construction.
Yep.
So tell us again, remind us again about what the concept is at Franklin Bakehouse.
Yeah, sure. So we kind of fashion ourselves almost like a, small market that you might see, on the streets of Europe. We want to offer, really good pastries, great salads and sandwiches for lunch. We're doing all of our bread baking in-house, have a fantastic bread maker that people of Franklin might know, Randy Thompson, and you'll see him. He'll ride his bike around downtown Franklin. He kind of looks like Santa Claus, and I mean that in the best possible way. He's just an amazing character. He's been baking bread out of his home for the last 5 years. And, we hit the jackpot when he decided to join our team, and he's cranking out great sourdough, ciabatta, a rye-based bread that we call our farmer's bread. It's selling like hotcakes already. We can't keep up, and we're trying to figure out a way to, be able to really crank up that production. So that's kind of our bakery kind of deli concept. And then we have a market area where we're offering what we're calling everyday essentials to cater to the local residents of downtown Franklin. Anything from milk and eggs, fresh produce, fresh meat and cheeses, to some gourmet products that people might not readily be able to get here in Franklin. Some local regional products and actually products from all over the country that we've really spent some time, researching and trying to craft a good menu of different variety of items. And then finally, we're a very small bar. We have about a 10-seat bar in the back of our store where we're pouring craft beer and small batch wines, California wines mostly, maybe a couple Italian wines. And we're trying to do a little bit of everything and figure out what works. But it's really a one-stop shop for people looking maybe to put a picnic basket together. I think you could probably find everything you need right here.
Yeah. With so many people wanting to dine outdoors and be outdoors is the perfect time of year.
Yep.
And to not have to be inside, this would be a great place to pick up everything you need.
For sure. Absolutely. That's really our motto. If we could pick up the Franklin Farmers Market, condense it into about a 2,000 square foot retail store, that's kind of what we hope you feel when you get in here. Plus the aesthetic of feeling like you're in the charming town that is Franklin with maybe a little bit of a European flair. That's really what we were going for. And I think we nailed it.
Yeah. And there's nothing better to me than walking into a place that is baking fresh bread.
That's right. We intentionally left the door off the kitchen so that those smells would permeate our space. So that was intentional.
I love that. So you're kind of doing a soft opening right now, but your official opening is actually this Saturday. Tell us about that. What it's been like opening the store.
Yeah, so we actually had a soft open on Saturday. We didn't make too much of a big deal out of it. Didn't even really announce it to the residents here in Harpeth Square. And we were absolutely inundated. I can't thank the community enough. It was actually quite terrifying to see the amount of people that were coming through our door on Saturday morning, when it was really intended to put a few offerings out and work on some of our equipment and recipes. But I'm not complaining. It was a great blessing. Our staff performed wonderfully. I think our food was very well received. And that's kind of the model for the rest of the week. We're rolling out different menu items to see what people are taking to so we can fine tune what will be a more consistent menu when we open in earnest on Saturday. So you'll come in, if you come in this week, you'll see maybe the shelves a little bare, maybe the counter a little bare, and that's intentional. As we kind of just work through the operations and the process and do a lot of training, we want to be really prepared when we open on Saturday. And I think that's pretty much what this week's all about.
Right. So you're going to be offering breakfast items. You're talking about the deli. So breakfast items, lunch items.
That's right.
For dinner, it's not like a full dinner. It's more like snack plates or small plates.
Yeah. So our goal is, and we really hope to be able to get this rolling by the end of next week. So we do have a dinner plan, and it'll basically consist in the beginning of a grab and go type of option, something that's being prepared in-house and packaged for sale out of our merchandisers. It'll probably won't be one, maybe two options. We'll push that option or that menu out each day on social media to kind of get the dinner thing rolling. The hope is that we can continue with that and then actually prepare another meal, or it could be the same, to actually plate and eat in-house here. We have wonderful seating. We probably have about 30 seats in our space and another 30 outside on a great patio. We have wonderful outdoor seating along First Avenue. It's completely in the shade by about 12:05. So the sun is up and over the building. So it's shaded in these fall and summer months. And we have a little bit of seating on Main Street as well. So we feel really good about that. And the goal is to be able to provide dinner, again, trying to cater to the residents, but open to everyone. We're really excited to get that rolling.
Right. Let's talk about quickly, because you mentioned to me before we got started, you were going to offer some gluten-free options for people who are interested in that. Yeah,
if I could probably at least more than half of the phone calls as we built up to our opening were asking about gluten-free options. So we know it's a really important part of what Franklin wants. We are a bread bakery, so our kitchen, we cannot be certified as gluten-free, but we are working on a gluten-free muffin, that gluten-sensitive muffin, I should say. I'm learning all the technical terms and the correct terms.
Right.
Gluten-sensitive, gluten-free. There's some nuances to that. So we're working on a really good gluten-free muffin that we can bake here in-house, that's prepared safely, and working with a couple different vendors for a good gluten-free bread option. We can't make gluten-free bread in-house just because of the nature of our business, but we are working hard to find a good one from a local vendor or local baker.
Right. And then you said you might be working on like a vegan muffin.
Yeah. So we're working on, we've actually perfected, I feel like it's ready to go. It's completely dairy free, it's very, very low sugars, a little bit of sugar in it, really kind of oat heavy in terms of, it'll fill you up. It's almost like a baked, Cliff Bar, but it's really good. And I think we'll be rolling that out by the weekend as well.
Yeah, I want to try that. You saved one
good
for me.
Yeah, it's good. I'll definitely do that, Donna.
All right. So tell us about your hours. You said you're going to be opening right now 7 to 7.
Yeah. So right now we're open 7 to 7 in our training period here. When we open in earnest, we'll be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on Sunday, we're going to go 8 to 3. And it will be pretty much just a brunch menu on Sunday.
All right. Well, it sounds like amazing. Can you show us a little bit before you go? Can you move your computer?
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here. So I'm sitting in our bar area. So there's kind of our wine bar and beer bar right there.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see the shape of our space. We're kind of a long rectangle.
I love it.
Kind of back further, we've got some market shelves. Like I said, kind of bare right now. You can see our seating. And I'm going to walk you up to our counter. Can I do that real quick?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Let's take a little tour.
Yep. Okay, are you getting a look there?
Yeah, I see the bakery.
Offerings. We've got some great scones, some croissants, a really, really good coffee cake, muffins.
Oh, wow.
Some egg pastry, bagels.
I love that.
So just kind of all prepared out there for you to choose from.
I love that. I feel like that's one of the things that Franklin is missing. We have so many good things, but I feel like there's not a lot of places to get a great loaf of bread. So
Yes. Well,
I
I
love it.
appreciate it. We're hoping to provide that for you guys.
All right. Well, you guys go visit Angie down at Franklin Bakehouse, corner of First and Main. You cannot miss it. All those beautiful windows. You can see right in as you pass by.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you soon. Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Thanks. Yeah.